Join us this month as we meet the members of the Coolidge Rotary Club. This month's featurette is unique, as Rotary does not have a permanent home, but focuses their efforts in working within the community.
I'm Joyce Baker. I'm the manager here at the Coolidge Library. I'm also the Peace Builder representative for the Coolidge Rotary Club. This is really exciting that we were able to install the peace pole here at the library. We felt like it was really representative of not only the Coolidge Rotary but also what the library does here in the community. The peace pole was originally purchased in 2019, and the intent of the program with Rotary was to promote peace in the community as well as throughout the world. The message of the peace pole is "May peace prevail on earth," and the desire is that people all over the world would be reminded of the importance of peace and the work that Rotary does in promoting peace all over. Coolidge Rotary Club has been here for many, many years, and our focus is primarily on education for students through scholarships, through other early childhood interventions. And the peace pole fits very well in that message because it is discouraging bullying and the impact of bullying on children.
Hi, thank you very much for joining us today. Can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Sue Bacon, and I'm the secretary of the Coolidge Rotary Club. And I'm here to talk to you about Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, which is our newest initiative that we started this year. It's an amazing program where children from birth to age 5 can get an age-appropriate book every single month mailed to them at home. We fund it so there's absolutely no cost to parents. The parent simply needs to go to the Pinal United Way website and sign their child up to start receiving the books.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a fantastic program, Sue. Can you tell us a little bit about how many people have signed up so far?
The latest figure that I had received is we've already had 69 children sign up for the program.
Wow.
In our first year, we funded 100 children to participate. So we're looking for more. And we hope that over the coming years, we'll be able to grow the program.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Sue.
Thank you for having me.
My name is Nathan Palmer, and I'm a member of the Coolidge Rotary Club here in Coolidge, Arizona.
Well, thank you for joining us, Nathan. Can you tell us a little bit about the scholarship programs that the Rotary Club is offering?
Sure. We have two that I'd like to talk about today. The first one is for our local students here in Coolidge. And this scholarship is from our local club. It's for high school seniors who are graduating this year from one of the Coolidge high schools or are even homeschooled. And there is a website that you can go to, www.coolidgerotaryclub.org. There's an application that students can go to there online and fill out. And then there's also a few questions that we'd like you to fill out and provide an essay response to those questions as part of the application.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. And you said there was a second one?
There is a second one, yes. This one is more statewide, but it is available to students here. It's for students who have already graduated from high school and are going to community college or vocational school. And it's the Rotary Vocational Fund of Arizona. At trvfa.org, applicants are able to fill out a form for those grants. The grants go up to $2,000 per applicant. And what happens is if we get a local applicant here in Coolidge, they would interview with the Coolidge Rotary Club, and we would just make sure it's a good fit and that they're a good fit for the program. And then the money, if accepted, if their application is approved, would then go to the school that they're enrolled in.
And when are applications due by?
So applications for the local scholarships here for Coolidge High School students or for homeschooled students is due by April 22nd of this year. The vocational grants do not have a timeline on them, so you can apply for those grants at any point, and they would just get credited to your account if your application is approved for the following semester.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Nathan.
You bet. Thank you.
Hi. Thank you very much, Bonnie, for stopping by. Can you tell us a little bit about what the Coolidge Rotary Club is?
Oh my goodness, there's so much to say about Coolidge Rotary. Where do we start? Of course, we're 85 years old. We started in 1937, and at that time it was primarily a men's breakfast group, and of course in the 90s it became open to women, and I was one of the first to join. But what is it? It's an international human service organization. Its focus is multiple. Is primarily known worldwide for working on polio plus and eradicating polio, but the other projects, are including community development, economic development, youth leadership development, water, sanitation and safety. Its focus worldwide comes from the international organization itself. Now, to talk about what Rotary is it's a grouping of local individuals from every vocation, because Rotary values every vocation. And it was founded by Paul Harris in 1905 for the purpose of all vocations coming together to collaborate, to work together to better their communities and to better their world. Excuse me. So from that, it started with just one group of 4 men, and within 20 years it was international, and now 100 years later we have 36,000 clubs, and we're in 200 countries. We are non-political, which is why we do have access to so many countries. Coolidge itself has drawn its projects from the needs of the community. So we've been involved with scholarships for young people as long as I've been a member, and that's well over 30 years. We also do all kinds of humanitarian things depending on the needs that arise. It's open to everybody, and we just welcome everybody to join us. It used to be every week meeting, and with COVID we've gone to 2 meetings a month. And we've reduced the dues so that it's quite palatable for everybody. It costs a little over $200 a year to be a part of it, but mostly it's because we want to do community service projects, not only for ourselves, but to participate in international ones. Over the years, we've participated in projects to help orphanages in Mexico, health clinics. We've taken health equipment down. We've sent books to police, and we join with other clubs around the country wherever there's a need. So to ask what Rotary is, it's pretty big, Derek. It's pretty big.
Wow, it sounds like it. Can you tell us a little bit about your mission and focus?
The mission and focus, obviously, is to do good. And it's more than that, though. The purpose is to bring a variety of vocations and to honor all vocations, whether we're truck drivers or lawyers or whatever, but to bring our skills and our knowledge together so that we can collaborate and give the community the benefit of those skills and purpose. That's really what the focus is to consolidate all of our knowledge, experience, and skills, and our willingness to serve, to fill in gaps, where things are needed.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for all that you do for our community.
You're very welcome, but it's my honor and pleasure, really. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Regina Murieta. I currently work for Pinal County Sheriff's Office Adult Detention Center as a sergeant in the jail. I'm also the current Rotary President of Coolidge.
Thank you very much for coming in. Can you tell us a little bit about what the Rotary Club is currently working on?
Yeah, we're actually working in conjunction with Casa Grande Rotary with the Veteran Center that's on McCartney. We're actually working on the library, getting the library set up with shelving, books, tables so they can do games and puzzles and stuff like that, and we're hoping to get chairs so they have something to use while they're reading.
Oh, that's great. We always love to see our veterans get recognized for what they do.
Yes, and we want them to know that they're part of our community and that we thank them for their services.
Absolutely. And I understand that you're working with Hope International Food Pantry?
Yeah, we actually had grant funding through our main Rotary district, and we were able to give them money so they could be able to get food and stuff for the people in the community that actually need it.
That's fantastic. And then Hope Women's Center, I understand that you're working with them on some projects?
Yes, we've also been able to give them grant funding so they can get services or clothing or whatever it is that the women there need.
That's great. And what else are you working on?
We also have the RILA, which is Rotary Youth Leaders of America, and it's a retreat that we send the teenagers to for 2 to 3 days so they can learn how to be better leaders and help each other grow and be prosperous in the community.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for all that you do, and thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.